Hello, welcome back.
Welcome.
This is Socratic Sisters. I am Maggie.
I'm Sadie.
And
Welcome to episode 8.
Yay! This is gonna get so much harder when we're on like double digits or triple digits. We're like, I don't know what number this is.
We won't know. After a while, we're just gonna be like, welcome to the episode.
Welcome back.
We did just record.
Yeah, we just recorded the last one. So this is a double shooter.
A double whammy again.
Which we said we were done with.
We said we were done with. We have a really busy summer.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason we're doing this is because like I was sick. We have some busy weekends coming up. So we needed.
So excited.
Yeah, do you want to talk about our next busy weekend?
Yeah, so starting Friday is my bachelorette.
Oh my god,
I'm so excited. I've literally been waiting for this for months. I have ordered a shit ton of stuff. I have talked to Haley about a shit ton of stuff. And Haley's my maid of honor, and she's just like planned it all, and I'm like so grateful.
Oh yeah,
So
it's gonna
grateful.
be great.
I'm so excited.
I do know some things about it.
Yeah.
I
figured,
but not much. But I do like have a lot of the supplies because she's ordered them to my house because she doesn't live over here. So
yeah, she lives across the country. So it'll be so much fun. We're going to the beach, and it'll be so much fun.
Camping.
It's like
vibe.
It's more of like a summer camp kind of vibe. So Camp Bachelorette.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. My husband today was like, "Oh, I was gonna plan a date night for Thursday, but you're leaving on Friday," and I'm like, "Okay,
so?
You could still plan one on Thursday." He's like, "No, like I want to get drunk," and I was like, "I get that, but I have had this trip in the calendar for months.
Yep.
Since like the beginning of the year, probably."
He could have planned a date night any other week as well.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a him problem.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah. This episode will come out after my bachelorette.
Yeah, so if you're listening
2 weeks after.
When it came out, we had so much fun.
We had
and it was
so
awesome.
much fun. Oh my gosh. I don't know what we did, but it was so much fun.
It was great. Wow.
Perfect weather, I'm hoping. I was able to float in the lake.
Well, okay, we're gonna be careful with we're gonna go in the lake.
Well, I'm getting a life vest.
Okay, good.
I can't swim.
Then
so.
you may go in the lake.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got my pool floaty blown up for the summer because Maggie and I both like can't really swim.
We have our little like donut floaties that we like.
We have donut floaties and we can like doggy paddle. Like I can keep myself up.
I think I'd be fine in an emergency, but because I took a swimming class in high school, and it was just.
I also took a swimming class. I was in middle school though.
You took a.
We all took swimming classes at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And I was in the lowest level because I literally couldn't even put my head underwater. I was so scared.
I still hate putting my head underwater. So.
Yeah, but I definitely am a lot less scared of it than I was then.
Good.
So yeah, no, we've gone to, my boyfriend and I went to our pool a couple times already. And I'll just like doggy paddle my way across. It's not even really doggy paddle. Like I'm swimming. I just keep my head above the water.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing full swimming strokes.
Fine. You're
I
swimming.
just can't swim underwater. I can't get myself under there. I don't know how people do that.
I'm the same way. Like I can swim. I can like move around.
Just, like my butt will float up. I don't know how people like. How do you get yourself underwater?
I think you have to like really push yourself down.
How off of what?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
You shouldn't ask me. I don't know.
I know. I'm just like, I don't understand how they do it.
If I could swim, you bitches would be.
Dude, I'd be
jealous.
Swimming laps. Oh my god. But I'm also like a little bit scared because I have like really small ear openings.
I do too, yeah.
And so I get ear infections if I get any water in there because it just doesn't come out.
That's crazy that you have that issue.
Yeah.
I have that issue because I'm half deaf.
Yes.
But
I don't have.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I don't have the deafness issue. I just
have the ear infection issue.
Ever since I was a baby, like I get ear infections very easily still.
Interesting. I saw a TikTok the other day was like, I got an ear infection. One of my 12. Oh wait, it was Gabby from. I don't know if you follow her.
Gabby Windy?
Yeah.
I love Gabby Windy.
She's like, I have an ear infection. What am I, 12 or what am I, like 6 or something like that? I can't remember what she said.
It's fair.
But I'm like, so fair.
They're way more common for babies. But
like
I
kids.
just have little ears, okay? The water doesn't come out. So I can't get them too wet. I'm like a dog. I can't get water in my ears in the shower or it won't come out. Like I have to like
really
literally
annoying.
shake it out of my ear. Or
Ew.
put a hairdryer to it.
Have you ever had a bug crawl in your ear?
I hope not.
I
don't
have.
know. What?
I have. So I was really drunk one night in college, and
Obviously.
I had just gone to bed, and I like feel something in my ear.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what is that?
Terrifying.
It's so loud, and it's in my left ear. So it's not technically loud. It's like it hurts because I can't hear out of it. So it's not hearing. It's just movement in my ear.
Ugh.
And so I'm like, what the heck? So I kind of dig in my ear because I'm drunk. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. And a wool bug comes out. Do you know what those are? Those little bugs that will get in your clothes if they're not
like the really teeny tiny ones that just squish and they don't like run away. Ew.
It was in my ear, and then I finally
how did you even get that out? It's so tiny.
girl, it came to the surface.
Because they're so stupid. They
So
really are.
so it was in there for a little bit, and I was like, maybe it's nothing, because I didn't think it would be a bug. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm getting an ear infection, you know, because it's like that popping, like weirdly
crackling.
crackling feeling. It was traumatizing, but I was drunk, so it was fine.
That is so gross.
I was like, oh well, good night.
Those. I get those all the time, just like on the windowsills.
I get those a lot. I think it's because in the house I was living at the time, it was just like a shitty house, like a shitty college house.
Yeah.
And my clothes were like on a second level. Like my room was on a second level, but I was staying in like my boyfriend at the time's room basically, because we lived together, but we had separate bedrooms. And so all of my stuff would get like ants, and like I just had terrible like windows and everything in there, so I would get ants all the time. I would get like wool bugs in my closets, but I did have 2 closets. That was really nice. But
flex.
I think when I put on a sweater or something that day, it like got in my hair or like maybe moved in my ear. I don't know, but at the end of the day I was like, what the fuck is in my ear? So
gross.
that was fun.
I hate that. I've gotten a bee stuck in my hair before.
Oh, I feel like a lot of people have done that.
That was
too.
cool.
That's terrifying.
I was like in elementary school and I was at recess, and
you told me about this.
Yeah, at that point I like didn't brush my hair, and I like like low-key was depressed, so I just like didn't care about my appearance, you know. And so I would just like put my ratty mess of a hair into a ponytail and just like not think about it. Slay. And one time I was like sliding down the slide that went in like a loop sort of circle thing, and I slid down it, and then I was like adjusting my ponytail, and I felt what felt like moss. I was like, why is there moss in my hair? And I like picked it out, and I was holding a bee in my fingers.
Was it like a bumblebee or like
it was a big old bumblebee? Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't have stung.
But at the time I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like those are thick.
It was a
they're like soft, like
thick ass
kind of felty.
They are it felt like moss.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, very mossy.
Yeah, like a little bit spiky, like not spiky, but like fuzzy, but like really short fuzzy.
What is this?
And so I was
Very
like,
mossy,
oh, that's a bee, okay, and I like chucked it.
He's like, oh my god.
No, I know. I've like probably crushed the poor little guy, but like,
I mean, you were little.
in like 4th grade, I was like, bees are the enemy. Like,
yeah,
I don't,
100%.
I'm not fucking around with those things.
Have you ever been stung?
No,
I haven't either. I don't know if I'm allergic or not.
I worked at Dutch Bros. And I witnessed so many people get stung.
Like customers or like people who work there?
No, employees.
Oh my god.
Because they like part of the Dutch Bros thing is so it's in like a stand. It's not really like a full building. And the windows are always open.
Yeah, 'cause
like
there's
always.
only like two ways,
Just the drive-through.
two sides to get your coffee or whatever.
There's like the drive-through window, which is always open, and then the walk-up window if you don't have a car, and it also is always open, especially on like summer days because we did not have AC.
So you needed that air.
So we needed it open,
through.
but also like there was a rule about closing the window, which is why like if you ever go to Dutch Bros and they like will not stop talking to you, it's because like they're not allowed to not talk to you. There's a lot of reasons I don't work there anymore, but that's definitely one of them.
Too
but
much.
No, yeah, like we definitely had a bee problem in both of the locations I worked at.
Yeah.
And I saw so many people get stung, or like I had a coworker who was like severely allergic to bees, and like nobody cared. They were like, all right, get up there. With
That's
like bees
crazy.
literally landing on your hands while you're making coffee, landing in your drinks. You have to remake them, or some people wouldn't. Drama. No, for real.
So
like
I could have had a rebel with a piece of bee.
I have had to step in before because the person that I was making drinks with on bar, because it's always a 2-person operation, just like was gonna leave a fly in a drink. She
Like
just
they
like
saw it,
put a lid on it, stirred it up. I was like, you're not about to give that to a customer right now, right?
Before she.
Yes. She was like, it's fine. Or like, I was like,
No, that's crazy.
Like, you're not even gonna just scoop it out. Like, you're just gonna leave it in there. And then I like dumped it out.
Okay,
like,
I'm double checking my drink every single time now.
But yeah, I'm sure that kind
So
of
glad
like,
I don't drink their coffee.
I'm sure that kind of thing happens at like any place like that.
I'm
But
sure, but I don't want to know.
The bees love all of the syrups and stuff that just sit on the counter.
Yeah, because they're so sweet, and then they're just pumps, so it's always open, right?
They're not even pumps. It's like it's it's like a spout, like at a bar.
Right. So it's even more out,
even more open.
Yeah.
And I have a video of a bee literally like dancing its way into one of the spouts. It's like wiggling around
like,
in
the
coconut spout. And it's like
he's just doing a little coconut dance.
He's doing a little dance, like shaking his butt. It went in head first, butt shaking in a circle, like drinking all of the syrup. It's so funny.
How'd you get him out? Did you just switch him out?
You just wait for it to come out.
So what if you needed the coconut?
You shake the bottle, and sometimes it'll come out, sometimes it'll just fall right through into the syrups, and you have to change the bottle.
Okay, I was gonna say change the bottle.
Sometimes you like
such a waste.
We also had honey was one of the syrups.
Be like, this is my shit.
And that one you could like lift it up on a hot summer day, and there are like dead bees at the bottom.
Ew.
I'm not joking. It's a really big problem.
That's a really big problem.
And so much of it would be solved by just closing the window in between customers. But Dutch Bros would never.
Can't do that.
Sorry for the Dutch Bros slander.
I still love Dutch Bros, but like that they suck.
Yeah.
But I still drink them.
Like you can love Dutch Bros or whatever. I just had a terrible experience.
You had a bad experience, yeah.
But it's okay.
And I feel like a lot of people do have a bad experience working there.
From what I've heard, yeah.
But just like the culture of it and everything.
The culture of it's weird.
Yeah.
You live and you learn, though.
Everyone has bad jobs.
Yeah, if I hadn't had that job, I wouldn't have been interested in going into HR. So.
Oh, interesting.
That is like kind of where
that's
I came
the
from.
one that got you into that.
I think it's just because like I had like a negative HR experience, so then I was like,
so you're like, I need to be better than this person.
Yeah, like this is not what HR should be, and then so I was like, I'm gonna do that, but not like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. A lot of people don't like HR, so
I know, and I feel like every time I say that I'm studying HR, everyone's like, oh. So now I just say business, and then when they ask like what in business, I say HR, and their smile falls. And I'm like, but so
as long
sorry.
as you're like a good HR, it's fine.
It's like saying that like it's like wanting to be a dentist when like everyone hates you, you know? Like I get it. I get that I chose something that like everyone hates,
you
but
could always just say administration. That's like kind of the same.
Sure. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna end up in HR, but that's just what I'm studying. So it's whatever.
I think it'll be fine. It'll be good. Yeah. I hate the bee situation, but
the bee situation's crazy.
I hate that a lot, actually.
How did we get to the bees?
You had a bee in
I had a bee in my hair, and you had a bug in your ear.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And
wait, how did we get the bug in my ear? I think I just brought it up. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into the episode now. I feel like sometimes I feel a little bit bad that our intros are too long or like too random.
No, I've heard like 20-minute intros. It's fine.
Okay.
Who cares?
Also, like if you
Also,
have a problem
Stop
with
listening.
it,
I don't care.
yeah,
Or you could just or like fast
just
forward.
skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip it.
Our story's gonna start around like 10 to 15 minutes in every time. So just like skip to that point if you don't want to listen to us talk.
Yeah, it's not.
But like if you don't want to listen to us talk, why are you here?
That's literally the point of this.
Literally
it's for us to talk.
What are you covering today, Maggie?
Today I'm covering the mystery of Disney.
Oh my god, I forgot that you were doing this.
So I'm covering a few different conspiracies. Some of them are really broad and some of them are kind of specific, but hopefully it's a little fun conversation we can go over. So Walter Elias Disney, commonly known as Walt Disney, is the world famous animator and business founder of the Disney franchise. I'm sure everyone knows that. Disney is very known.
Yes.
After creating an amusement park for kids and families, Disneyland in Anaheim, California, he died on December 15th, 1966 from lung cancer at the age of 65. So he was still pretty young.
Yeah.
I guess 65 is
that's
older,
like
but
almost average.
Yeah.
I think.
This was about 11 years after opening Disneyland, so he was able to see the beginning success of the California park, but he unfortunately never saw Disney World open in Florida because it did not open until October 1st, 1971. So like
a few years
6 years later.
Yeah.
The first Disney conspiracy I want to touch on is the conspiracy that Walt Disney had his body, or also said it's just his head, cryonically frozen after he passed away.
I think it's cryogenically.
No, there's no G. There's no J or G. Yeah, it's cryonically. Cryonically, yeah. I swear to God.
Is that just how you wrote it, or was that how... Really?
Legit, it's cryonic.
Did I make up cryogenic?
I think that might be another... I don't know, I can look up what that is.
Wait, what the fuck?
I've never heard that. Okay, that's still... Yes, it's still a thing. Study and production of very low temperatures and their effects on materials. But this is preserving life.
Oh, so it's
cryonic
specifically preserving life with...
Cryogenics.
With cryogenics.
I guess. It's the same thing, but...
Okay.
Everything I read said cryonics. So.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, I do have the definition. Cryonic preservation is a method of preserving a body by freezing it in a liquid nitrogen vapor chamber.
Totally.
So, like, have you seen the Avengers Winter Soldier?
No, but I have seen Futurama.
Okay, I've never seen that. So
yeah,
maybe just think.
I think the whole like premise of it is like this dude just like accidentally gets cryogenically frozen and then wakes up in the future.
Okay.
And then now he just like lives with aliens and stuff.
That's fun. That's kind of like the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
He gets frozen and then he has to fight aliens and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the body is stored for the foreseeable future, although scientists state that the technology to reanimate a cryonically preserved body is not available today, and it may never be. So you really don't know. Individuals who choose to have their remains frozen often have a nothing to lose mindset, but have optimism for a future world where the science or technology to revive or reanimate a frozen body is possible. But right now it's not. So it is said that since he had late stage lung cancer, he was wanting to be frozen and then thawed when the scientists figured out how to cure cancer. So that he'd thaw somehow, don't know how, and then immediately get his late stage cancer cured.
Not only do we need a cure to cancer, we also need a way to bring it back in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and as we know, cancer has not been cured yet. So, don't tell him that. So rumors claim that Walt Disney's frozen body is hidden underneath the Disneyland grounds in Anaheim, California, specifically under Cinderella's Castle, or more commonly rumored, under the Pirates of Caribbean ride. That is exactly where I would put my frozen body. Is the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Where specifically in it? Maybe when all the bombs go, or all the not bombs,
like
cannons? The cannons. Where all the cannons are, I'd be like somewhere in like a building or something.
What if like the smell of the ride is to cover up the smell of his body?
Wait, no, because he'd be frozen. There wouldn't be any smell.
But it's cold.
It is cold.
It's a cold ride.
It's a cold ride. Maybe he's just maybe he's just at the bottom of the water. They like put him like nailed his coffin or something or whatever. It wouldn't be a coffin, whatever chamber it is, and they have to like. We're totally making this up, by the way. Maybe they have to drain the ride every time. They have to make sure he's there, or the scuba divers have to go down.
That's why it's always closed.
Yeah, every time it's closed, they're like, okay, we have to make sure he's good.
I think actually they close it all the time because people dump their ashes in there.
Okay, that is another thing. I didn't actually write that, but I have heard that a lot of people will just bring ashes to some of these rides, especially Caribbean.
And the Haunted Mansion.
And they'll just dump them or like spread them. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
Like, that water is splashing on us.
That's so gross. There's people all over us. Bitch. So gross. I'm sure it's recycled water. 100%. It's got to be recycled water.
I don't know. Maybe after COVID, it's not. Maybe it's like at least cleaned water. You know, at least treated or something.
I don't know. I'm sure after they realized that people were doing that, they're like, we need to clean this fucking water.
Maybe, I hope
so.
So, because that water splashes on you during the drops.
Anyone who has worked at DCA or Disneyland, please let us know if that water gets cleaned. Just let us know.
I would really
have an email in the caption.
In the description.
Yeah,
it would really help to ease our minds.
Please. I would like to know. And if it's a no, then
don't tell us.
Don't tell us. You have to lie to us. Please.
I don't know.
You're like, I don't know. While many Disney fans would be excited to see him in the 21st century, there is much evidence where this would not be possible of him thawing. In 1986, 20 years after Disney's death, author Leonard Mosley published the biography Disney's World. The book claimed that Disney was fascinated by cryonic preservation as his health declined, and that he had his lung surgically removed and preserved in its entirety in case he was brought later back to life.
What the fuck? Like, so separately?
Yeah, so the lung that was
cancerous?
Yeah, cancerous, so that they could treat it. Which is weird, because like, why would you take your lungs apart from each other? That doesn't make sense. I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't make sense.
He's not a doctor either.
He's not either.
He's just a dude with money.
Yeah. However, many of the claims and statements made by Mosley were discredited. Disney passed away just weeks after his cancer diagnosis, which means it was very late in his diagnosis.
So it's very unlikely that it would be able to be treated.
He wouldn't have very much time to research or even think about cutting edge science. No. So like, he's worrying about like getting his assets together.
Oh, totally, because he has a ton of assets.
And he had 2 children, so he's like, I'm sure he regularly like did his will, but just in case. Sure,
if you're that rich,
you have to
regularly, like, you have someone who does that. You have like a manager that does that for you. Totally.
So you never know what's gonna happen. Additionally, doctors preserved only samples of his lung for scientific study, not the entire organ. So this wouldn't even work. Like, he can't just he never like took away his lung and then.
Yeah, so that claim is
terrible
stupid.
claim. Yeah. Another source of this conspiracy is Mark Elliott's 1993 biography called Walt Disney: Hollywood's Dark Prince.
Dark Prince.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Okay.
The biography continued the narrative regarding Disney's desire to preserve his body. The book made it appear that Disney was obsessed with death and that he had a growing preoccupation with his own mortality. That's a quote. The book also stated that Disney wanted to preserve his body at all costs. However, Elliot did not name any sources. Like, zero sources.
Okay.
Not only were his claims discredited by Disney authorities, Disney's direct family members denied having had any conversations with Walt regarding his desire to be frozen. Wouldn't you think that's something you know about your dad or your family member?
Yeah, surely they had a funeral, right? And like,
No, they actually didn't. He hated funerals. So he never got a funeral. They just did
really?
Yeah, they just did a private, like, family,
like, celebration of life or
something. So his daughter Diane stated in 1972 that she does not believe that Disney had ever heard of cryonics, let alone would he have had the desire to be frozen. I'll get back to the celebration of life in a second.
Okay.
The first documented case of cryonic preservation took place 1 month after Disney's death. The subject was Dr. James Bedford, a psychologist who was cryonically preserved and stored under the care of Alcor Life Extension Foundation, a nonprofit organization that leads the charge in cryonic preservation technology. I've never heard of them.
Me neither.
Never heard of them.
I definitely wouldn't put like my potential life extension of my life in the hands of some company that, like,
I mean, he was a doctor, so he was already, like, very obsessed with it, probably.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I'm gonna do this to show people it's fine, or show people that it
I mean,
work.
if you're gonna die anyway, like,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why he decided to do that, but finally, family members of Walt Disney have confirmed that his end of life wishes were to be cremated. So he was cremated.
Okay.
His death certificate shows that he was cremated just 2 days after his passing.
Where did they put his ashes? Which ride?
Quiet.
Okay.
They didn't. Then his ashes were moved to Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California. You can visit his marked burial plot there in a small private garden located on the left, or to the left of the Freedom Mausoleum entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
I don't know. He was cremated, but I did read that since he didn't like funerals, they just had, like, a private moving of his ashes as a family.
Just like a little ceremony type thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
He just hated it. He hated death, I think, is what I read.
That's ironic considering the subject matter in all of his movies.
It's like someone dies.
Someone dies always.
I know.
Some parent always
really
dies.
Weird? While this conspiracy has been debunked, that didn't stop people from spreading it around for years.
Yeah.
At some point, the conspiracy was so popular that the Google search Disney Frozen would pop up on the search engine, automatically filling in head. So Disney Frozen head. In order to stop or slow down this conspiracy, it's rumored that Disney Studios created the movie Frozen, naming it strategically so that the first search to come up instead would be the movie, not the conspiracy. Which I think is the funniest thing about this conspiracy.
It's a funny PR move. Because you can also just search Disney Frozen head.
It'll still come up. But, like, it could probably still, like, in the movie, I don't know, like, I don't know, I haven't tried it.
But it's not going to come up as a suggestion anymore, probably.
No, it'll just be Disney Frozen movie or something.
Let's see.
Zen Body.
But that's because
I've been searching
it. Let me try.
Musical, Let It Go, characters, toys, cake, castle, Elsa doll. Like, that's the majority of it. And I think because I've already searched up Disney Frozen Body, it was coming up. But what is your set?
No, I haven't searched it, and I typed in Disney FR, and it says Frozen Body number 2.
Okay.
But if I do Frozen space, Frozen Body is the first one.
But then everything else is like
musical Walt Disney Let It Go characters.
Maybe they just wanted the abundance of them to be like, or people found out and were like, oh no, we are searching body.
It is definitely harder to find.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to find information on it. But funnily enough, there have been multiple films or shorts that will play on this idea that Walt's, not Disney ones, but other ones, that Walt's head was frozen and needs to be thawed. One being in 2018, named The Further Adventures of Walt's Frozen Head. The synopsis says, quote, during his yearly thaw to oversee the direction of his company, the cryogenically frozen head of the world's famous media conglomerate Walt Disney convinces Peter, a low-level park employee, to kidnap him for a day in the Magic Kingdom. I want to watch this shit. I have not watched it. It's like a movie, I guess. It's not rated. I don't know.
Did they get sued for that? Like whoever made
I have
it?
no idea.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? There are like some other things that touch on this. Like there will be like Adult Swim episodes of something that will reference it, or
I've definitely seen
any
a lot
of
of
that.
references to it. Yeah.
I'm sure in like Family Guy or something they've probably referenced it.
Or like The Simpsons references everything.
They do.
They
So
know
maybe
everything.
I don't know. So yeah, I might end up watching that someday. While some Disney fans see Walt Disney in the highest light, not everything was about him was all fairy tales.
True.
You like how I said that?
Yeah, that was really good.
Really good, huh?
She's really good.
Disney has been accused of Walt Disney has been accused of anti-Semitism for having given Nazi propagandist. I'm gonna.
Can you help?
Yeah, Lenny Riefenstahl.
Lenny, I think it's Lenny.
Lenny Riefenstahl.
Right, Lenny Riefenstahl.
Riefenstahl.
I don't know.
So German Nazi.
Yes.
A tour of his studio a month after a violent riot against Jews carried out by the Nazi party happened.
Oh my god.
So
he's like, "Hey buddy, come on down."
Yeah.
After all of that.
Yeah. So I think
Yikes.
Lenny actually was a woman because they reference her as like her.
Yeah,
And,
I think I know what you're talking about.
The invitation was solicited. Guys, words are hard. Solicited to Disney by painter and ballet dancer Herbert J. Stowitz, a close friend of Riefenstahl and a former colleague of Leopold Skawaski.
Yeah.
I like the way I said that.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Who at the time was celebrating with Disney on Fantasia. So they had close people with the Nazi party working on Fantasia and working
Weird choices, buddy.
That's what I got from it. A month later, a spokesman for Disney told the New York Daily Times, Miss Riefenstahl, whatever. Miss R.
Yes.
I should just say that. Miss R. Got into the studio, but she crashed the gate. A Los Angeles man who is known to Disney obtained permission to take a party through the plant. Lenny was in that party. If we had known in advance, she wouldn't have gotten it in, which I think that's a lie.
So they're saying like we didn't know she was affiliated with the Nazi party.
They're like she wasn't like logged in as someone who we knew was gonna come into the studio. She just was in that party that we thought this person was gonna bring. You know, like they didn't know they were gonna bring her.
But why are you bringing in people that would bring a Nazi in the group?
Good point. They don't say anything about that.
There's some connections there that you are responsible for.
Animation historian Jim Korkis theorizes that Disney may have also met with Lenny R.
Yes.
For financial reasons, as an attempt from Disney to recover over 135,000 Reichsmarks owed from his German film distributor and to get the ban on Disney films lifted in Germany. So he was trying to get everything like
he's trying to be cool with the Nazis.
Yeah, he wanted his movies to be with the Nazi or with Germany in general.
He just wanted money, and he was like, "Well, I'll just like suck up to them a little bit so that they let my movies sell there."
Which is terrible. Why would you do that?
Wild.
That's
buddy.
extremely wild. Which he was trying to defend him. And I'm like, that's not defending.
That's not defense.
That's fully like, you're telling
like you care about money more than being
people?
Affiliated with Nazis.
Yeah, exactly. Animator Art Babbitt, that's a fun name. Yeah. Organizer behind the 1941 strike at the studio and who held a well-known grudge against Disney, claimed in his later years that he saw Disney and his lawyer attend meetings of the German American Bund, a pro-Nazi organization, during the late 1930s.
Oh my god.
Which this is before
This was before
the lands. The Disneyland
yeah.
was, but their movies were still coming out and like they were starting. However, according to the Disney biographer Neil Gabler, that it was highly unlikely, not only because Walt had little time for his family, much less political meetings. I doubt that.
Yeah.
But because he had no real political learnings at the time.
I think not having much time for your family does not mean
that doesn't mean you're not going to do something
doing other
politically
things.
for your company.
Yeah, it sounds like you were so focused on business that maybe you would probably do things for your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of hanging out with your family.
100%.
Also, that guy's probably biased.
He's very biased. Anyone with an opinion is biased.
This is fact.
Disney's office appointment book makes no mention of him attending Bund rallies, and no other employee ever claimed he attended such meetings. They probably didn't know.
That's like saying like, we don't know this person was at January 6th. It wasn't in their calendar.
Oh my God, right? They're like storm, whatever.
Like, well, duh.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what I said to that. Just because it is not documented doesn't mean it did or did not happen. So we really don't know if these are correct or not, but I really don't believe anyone who defends him. So, yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Okay. Lastly, I have some examples of some inappropriate or racist characters in his movies.
Oh, good.
So many of the classic animation movies were made during the height of racist and segregation times.
Yeah.
Okay, so one example is Lady and the Tramp, 1955. Two Siamese cats, C and Am. I've never actually seen the movie.
Yeah.
Are depicted with anti-Asian stereotypes.
Yeah.
There was also a scene at a dog pound where heavily accented dogs all portray their stereotypes of the countries their breeds are from, such as Pedro, the Mexican Chihuahua, and Boris, the Russian Borzoi. Borzoi? I don't know that type of dog. Borzoi?
I've never seen
Never heard that dog before. And then another one is The Aristocrats, which I also have not seen.
No.
1970, a Siamese cat called Shun Gon, voiced by a white actor, is drawn as a racist caricature of an Asian person.
Oh.
He plays the piano with chopsticks.
What?
Isn't
the
that
cat?
I guess. Yeah, Siamese cat.
The fuck?
I guess. I've never seen it.
Okay.
Another one, Dumbo, 1941. A group of crows that help... This is really bad.
Okay.
A group of crows that help Dumbo learn how to fly have exaggerated stereotype black voices. The lead crow is called Jim Crow, which is a reference to a set of racist segregationalist laws in the southern U.S. at the time. And he is voiced by a white actor, Cliff Edwards.
In a kids movie?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I've also never seen Dumbo. I'm gonna be honest.
I haven't seen any of these old movies, but
I've seen the next two, but that's crazy.
Crazy. That's not even like...
No, that's political.
There's no way to get around that.
No,
like,
that is a political statement.
Well, no, like, we're just portraying where the dogs are from, you know? But that's straight up, like...
That's bad.
You named it.
You named
Jim
a crow Jim Crow. Are you serious right now?
For sure, bro.
That's crazy.
All right.
I know. Next one, Jungle Book, 1968. This one might be a little obvious.
Yeah. The
character of King Louie, an ape with poor linguistic skills, sings in a Dixieland jazz style and is shown as lazy. The character has been criticized for being a racist caricature of African Americans.
Like him talking...
like not
differently,
yeah, and like with a voice, and then also like not being able to know a lot of words, being very uneducated or something or something like that.
When like they're all like monkeys living in the forest, none of them are educated. Right, like
they're monkeys.
If we're being honest.
Right, because they're monkeys, but like, and so
like there's
apes
no
are very commonly, like especially back then, referenced to black people though.
Right. I just mean like there's no again, there's no like way around,
right,
like getting around that, and
it's obvious that they're telling us that,
because like if they were like, well, he's like a monkey that lives in the jungle, like of course he's gonna have bad English,
right?
But no, so they're all monkeys in the jungle, so they would all
it's the
speak
only
like that.
one that's
that's
like
weird.
Next one is Peter Pan. I'm sure you can guess what this is. 1953. The film refers to Native people as a racial slur that I don't know if I should say. I don't. Yeah. Peter and the Lost Boys also dance in headdresses, which Disney now says is a form of mockery and appropriation of Native people's culture and imagery. A song originally called "What Makes the Red Man Red" was also decried as racist. It was later renamed "What Makes the Brave Man Brave," which I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I think I remembered them when all those movies were put on Disney Plus. I feel like I remember them like putting warnings at the beginning, or like changing some of the movies before releasing them again.
Yeah, a lot of my sources did start by saying that, of like, hey, if you see it on Disney Plus, a lot of these are either scrubbed or they put a warning in, like, oh, because of the times, blah blah blah, like whatever,
like it's a product of the times, or
something like that. So,
but I mean, like, it's good that, like, obviously the people in charge of Disney now recognize that those were,
and they're trying
offensive,
to change it and all of
but
that.
that doesn't change the fact
that it happened.
That Walt Disney, the person who was behind all of these,
and he was
just a bad guy.
Alive for most of these, except for the Aristocrats. Well, at least when it was public or put out.
Yeah.
Aristocrats and Jungle Book.
But at that point, it was still so, it was written by him, and it was still so, like, everyone that worked there worked with him.
Exactly.
So it was
like,
still
they were all going off of his image.
Exactly.
Of everything.
Yeah. Like, now the people that work at Disney, probably not many of them actually knew Disney.
No.
No. Probably none of them. So you can't really, like, attribute what they make now to Walt Disney, even though it was like made in his image, but it's so different now.
So different, especially with like cultural norms and everything.
So we're not talking about Disney as a whole. We're just talking about
Walt
the
Disney.
dude. Yeah, and what he was responsible for.
Yeah. Okay. So the last one I have is, I've never heard of this movie.
Okay.
It's called Song of the South. If it's a movie, even, or it might be like. Oh, it is a movie.
I know a song called Song of the South by the band Alabama.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, this was in 1946.
Okay.
One of the Disney's most controversial movies, which has never been released on... Oh, okay. It has never been released on video or DVD in the U.S. Its depiction of plantation worker Uncle Remus perpetuates an old racist myth that slaves were happy in the cotton fields.
What?
Girl, I didn't read this beforehand.
I'm sorry.
I didn't read that last one beforehand.
We're both gagged. I'm sorry, what?
Why was that an idea? 1946.
And it wasn't released, but they made it.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Never been released on DVD or video in the US.
Oh my god, so it's like out there somewhere.
I'm kind of curious if it's on...
What the fuck, dog?
That's insane. That they were happy to be slave to the cotton fields. Are you serious? Oh my god.
Okay. And he was alive for that one being made? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he didn't... Yeah, he's 46. He didn't die till 66.
Song of the South. It exists.
Oh, it definitely exists. I've seen that before.
Oh, it looks like they remade it in 2021.
1946. 2021. Oh. I've seen that photo before, though.
I've totally seen photos of this, yeah. Wait. But then in 2010, the CEO said they never planned to release the film because it was offensive.
Is this like a, what effect? Mandela effect? Where, like, I've seen that photo before. Why have I seen that photo before?
Okay, so I think originally it was a live action musical drama is what it looks like. It says in Technicolor. This is like a poster for the theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it was in theaters, but then it was never released. You said it was never on DVD or digital.
Yeah. Or
it says it released, and it was
so it was probably
made
just in
$65 million in the box office.
Wait, when?
It says it was released in 1946.
Oh, yeah, that's what it says on this. Because I feel like if it was Disney, it would be animated.
That's what Zippity Doodah is from.
Oh my god, yeah, I knew that. Well, I knew that.
I knew it was Disney.
Well, no, I knew that song was racist because I just saw a TikTok of someone explaining what the origin of that song is, and it's like a really racist song, which is also, what's it called? The ice cream truck song.
Oh my god, that's what Splash Mountain's based on?
I don't think I had never been on Splash Mountain before. Maybe like once, but I don't remember what it was.
That's why they're changing
probably
Splash Mountain.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Fuck,
why would people want that?
Why did they make it based on that?
That's insane.
Didn't it, like, I guess they made a ton of money off of it, but surely it was controversial at the time, at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think for a long time, a lot of people were like, don't change Splash Mountain because it's what we know, but also like people are like, it's extremely racist.
Guys, no, that argument is the same with like don't take down the statues of like Confederate soldiers because it's our history. Like, no.
Yeah.
You think like there's a reason that like we can't, I guess you can still fly a Confederate flag if you feel like it. But there's bullshit. A reason that it's highly frowned upon. The same with like any sort of like Nazi symbols or anything in Germany is like illegal.
Yeah.
There's a whole reason. Just because it's our history doesn't mean you should celebrate the history.
Exactly. Like you can't celebrate that part of the history. That's terrible.
You can, but you're a terrible person.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It should be illegal.
So I fully support, now having that background, I fully support them redoing Splash Mountain, because what the fuck were they thinking making it based on that? I didn't know it was based on that. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think I had only ridden it once when we went, like when we were little, and I didn't realize what it was.
Oh. The cartoon characters are like in the movie. So it's like Mary Poppins, how it's like live action and cartoon, I guess.
Okay.
I think
that would make sense because Mary Poppins was really popular and maybe they just
it won multiple Oscars.
Oh shit.
Oh no. It won an Oscar for Best Original Song for Zippity Doodah, and then an honorary award for the main actor. I don't even know what that means. I didn't know that was...
Yeah, we have not done enough research on this part. I didn't know it was connected to that, so...
Yeah, but this is fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
And it doesn't exist as, like, it says on any home video format. Yeah. I think it's good that the CEO is, like, has recently said, like, we are not going to be remaking this. And he's acknowledging that, like, this was highly offensive.
Okay, good.
We won't be continuing with that.
I hope not.
And I love that they're redoing Splash Mountain, if that's what it's based on.
I'm actually really for that now. I've heard Tiana's is really fun.
So. Yeah, and it's Tiana. Like, it's so fun. And I like going down the bayou. Hell yeah.
So cute. I wish they did a little bit more with it, but with the story. But, yeah. Because I have seen, like, run-throughs of it on YouTube. They could have done so much more about it, but it's a really cute.
I think doing, like a reskin of a ride is a little... difficult because you have to work with like the bare bones of what's already there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure if they were able to do it like from scratch, it probably wouldn't have been like a mountain. It probably would have been more like Pirates of the Caribbean, where you're like floating through the bayou.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
But yeah, I mean, because there's no like how are they going to do the drops?
Yeah,
from the Princess and the Frog. Like, what moments from the movie are gonna be like that dramatic for the drops?
Yeah, I mean, it could be like when you're a frog and
everything's
you're
like bouncing.
Everything's big, so it's longer time to get there or something, or you're jumping and you fall or something. I don't know.
I want to go back to Disney. It's open, right, in Disneyland?
Tiana, yeah. It's
God.
it's open in both, I think.
Oh my God.
Now.
How exciting.
And then last time we were there, we weren't able to go to Haunted Mansion because it was closed for refurbishment. So that would be really nice to see again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in quite a bit since we went 2017.
Dude, I know Mom wants to go back to Disney because all she ever sends us in our family group chat is Disney stuff.
She's like, guys.
Because we went to Disneyland once as a family, like, well, I guess not once, but like recently. Last year. And now she's like, we gotta go back. We're gonna go back next year. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm like, you guys have fun.
I'm like, yeah, you guys have fun.
I would love to go again. I had so much fun. I kind of want to go to Disney World.
I like want to do something different. Yeah.
I want to go to Disney Tokyo because they have a Rapunzel ride. And that's my dream.
Also, like, Tokyo. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I've been wanting to visit Tokyo as well. So might as well go to Disney while I'm there.
Yeah. But then is there like, even if they're changing like rides and stuff and like kind of trying to amend the past, there's no, is there like some moral problems with going, like, supporting Disney, do you think, since it's his name?
I mean, I'm sure, but they've been trying to like change their image, I guess. Like a lot of their movies are more inclusive, not that like I'm saying they're
totally
like perfect,
they're not always good.
but like they're trying, I guess.
Yeah.
I really can't say much to that because it doesn't affect me, and so I don't really know a lot about it.
Right.
But I mean, I think they're doing a good job of I don't know. I don't know. They keep,
but then in the end, like, they're still, even if they're doing all these good things, they're still a slimy company.
Absolutely.
You know?
Well, because they're a company.
They're a huge company.
Ginormous company.
Yeah.
So, still keep that in mind.
But then, then you get to the point where it's like, well, if all these stinky companies are offering me stuff, what's my option really? You know?
Might as well go to the
Might
park.
as well go to Disneyland.
So fucking expensive though.
So expensive. And for what?
But it's fun. I love Disneyland. Like, I'm not trying to like
I had
shit
a
on
great
it.
time.
But like, also we should acknowledge that they have a terrible past, and Walt Disney was very involved in a very serious matter.
Terrible things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think they're going less towards what Walt wanted, and
which in my opinion is good.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
I know I've heard, like, with the opening of Disney World after he was already dead, I know there was still like some question of like, are we doing what Walt wants?
Yeah,
you know, and like all the changes that are being made, it's like, well, this is how Walt wanted it. And it's like, well, maybe how this one racist man wanted things isn't
the way it should be.
Yeah. And we'll leave you with that.
Yeah. Never talk to racist people.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. It's important to know the past and acknowledge the past, but not celebrate the past always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. That was Disney conspiracies. I'm sure there's a lot more, but
there's a ton more conspiracies about like the Disney Corporation for sure. But those are all the ones I know about, like him as a person. Yeah. Just being a terrible guy.
Affiliated with terrible people, and
we're gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, honk shoe.
Honk shoe. I've never actually heard that before.
Are you a honk shoe or a honk me?
A honk shoe for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Although sometimes I talk in my sleep, so maybe that's a me.
Maybe. Yeah. I be having
my sleep sometimes.
Whole ass conversations in my sleep. Have you ever, okay, I haven't done this in a really long time, just so everyone's aware. Have you ever like peed in your dream and then peed in your bed at the same time?
Can't say I have. I don't think you're the only one though.
I know I'm not the only one. I
really don't think you're the only one.
I know I'm not the only one. I wake up every morning with a like terrifyingly painful urge to pee. Like I have to pee so bad every morning.
I'll have a lot of dreams where I'm trying to pee, but all the bathrooms are so disgusting that I can't. And so my body's like, do not pee yourself. Do not pee yourself.
God.
And so I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I have to pee.
Do you ever have dreams? I have like recurring dreams that are like always a little bit different, but I would lump them together, where I'm like I have to pee somewhere where it's like out in the open. Like I'm in a public bathroom and there's no stalls.
Yeah.
Or like there are stalls, but for some reason the only one I can use is broken and like the door's
or it's
open.
like disgusting or like something.
Or it's gross.
Yeah, I'm never in like a luxury bathroom.
No, yeah,
because my body doesn't want me to pee myself in my sleep.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
For sure, I think that's why.
I think I'm more so just scared of vulnerability.
Oh wow. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks guys for joining us. We'll leave you with that.
As you said, that's 5 minutes ago.
See, that's crazy. You just touched my toe with your toe, and I'm really uncomfortable with that.
Guys, we made a TikTok yesterday at the concert, and she was so grossed out by me shaking her hand for a trend.
I was just okay. I wasn't grossed out. It was just weird because like, we don't even really hug, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like we are just
we're not very touchy siblings.
And
at
like
all.
I will hug anyone else, but for some reason like us hugging feels weird.
Yeah.
We are not touchy at all.
Yeah.
And so like the one time we hug is like when our dad died, and that's enough for me.
And that happened, yeah.
And that's
we're like, this is kind of still weird.
It's still kind of weird. But like I'm huggy with other people, and I know you are too, but like we just don't hug, and that's totally fine. That's just how we are. And we don't like touch hands ever either, because why would we ever need to?
That's so bad.
And so we were like shaking hands for this TikTok, but she kept having to restart it because we were like doing it wrong or something. I don't even have TikTok anymore, so I don't even know what we're doing. And so she's like, just shake my hand. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like not saying the words. She's like, no, you have to say the words. I'm like, what the fuck are the words?
I forgot
like,
you didn't have TikTok.
It's like, what are you even talking about, lady? Like, what is this? And so we're just like in between takes holding hands like super rigidly. And I'm like, this feels like
people are watching us make this TikTok.
And then, of course, and then at the end, you can see us literally like immediately, as soon as it's done,
at the beginning,
recoil our hands away because we're so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was.
And
really
Maggie
funny.
like shook her hand away. It was
it's like when my cat is like gross.
Yeah, it's like, ew, get away from me. No, yeah. We love each other. We just like don't like touching. I don't know why.
We never say we love each other.
Yeah, and like I'm gonna take that part out because gross.
No. Okay, well that's it for today.
Follow us on all the things and whatever.
Do all the things, please. It helps a lot.
Yeah, and I guess that's it.
That's it.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.